everyone. Namaste. Well, here we are inside of a U-Haul truck. That's right. So, not exactly the most normal thing for a meditation sequence, but I think it's important to share the concept, the ideas of making any space workable or usable for meditation. So, I'm going to just adjust the selfie stick here for a second so we can have this a little bit better. Not such a close up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so first thing is lighting. Any place that you have meditation, very important to be with a nice light. You don't want a fluorescent or neon light on top of you or something like that. What I do is if I'm traveling, this is a really handy thing. You can get these at Walmart, as it were. It is USB powered. So with a battery pack, you can have light anywhere. And what I find, now these, I'm not particularly, I just hooked them up. Non-blinking is a little bit easier to meditate with, but anyway, it's a nice soft light. And with the battery pack, survivalistic road warrior, you can meditate anywhere. So that's the point of it. It's just a few little things you can carry with you. The other thing that I find very useful is to have some sandalwood incense. So one of the things with the incense, apart from being really good for detracting from any animals or bugs, and it could be perhaps a distraction while you're meditating. The other thing is it's also very useful for timing. So when your incense stick burns out, let's say you know it normally lasts like 45, 50 minutes. Well then, that's the end of your sequence, your meditation time for the day. So just a little handy trick. And now, the other thing is obviously, if you're on the road, as it were, like this, you want to have perhaps a blanket for your feet when you're sat. I myself find that if I'm sat somewhere and there's no blanket, it's a big issue. I'm just checking my microphone. Oh, I hope there's sound on this thing. Anyway, if it was recording or not, we'll see. Now I get the microphone attached. Okay, so I'm just going to hook up the camera here, and today we will focus on just pranayama breathing, alternate nostril breath, as it's called. This is dedicate this sequence to a friend of mine, very close to me, related to this truck adventure, and we'll just cover that. So let's see, get a nice angle here. The lights, the yoga mat. Okay, there we go. So once you've made abode in your yoga or meditation spot, you gotta use the blanket, keep the feet warm. I find a lot of times that can be very distracting if you have cold feet. You also might want to consider a scarf or something like that if it's very chilly, especially if you're here in Indiana. And then the yoga bricks are very useful depending on the yoga seating position that you're in. If you want to sit cross-legged, you might want to consider putting a yoga brick or cushion on each side. This way that you have the knees touching the ground. Very important to be grounded and always be touching the ground. So this is a perfectly good posture. Sometimes a lot easier because you don't have so much force in the hips and you're not on contact with the knees or the tops of the feet, which is a common issue. Now, I personally, for myself, like to just sit on one brick with the knees slightly separated, big toes touching the back, and you can sit on it either as a bicycle seat or sideways. And it's just really nice and comfortable. You get a nice solid base there. and then the blanket, and you're all sorted. So now what we'll do is the alternate nostril breathing, or pranayama, and this one is for balancing the nadis, helps the flow of energy, and numerous other benefits. But we'll just go on the basics here. So it's the middle finger and forefinger on the forehead, thumb covering the nostril, closing the eyes. We'll take a deep breath through the nostril that's open. Hold there for, let's say, 20 seconds. Exhale through the same nostril. Then after the exhale, there's also retention of breath for like 10 seconds. It's always half. On the exhale, it's half of the time that you've held on the inhale. So I recommend doing this 5 times on each side, just slowly. And if you prefer, you can change hands, or to change the nostrils, or you can just change from the thumb opening, and then change to the ring finger, keeping the same arm without moving. So your choice. 5 times each side, we'll do it together, and then afterwards just go back to sort of waiting position here. You switch sides during the inhale. You just change finger or arms, blocking the opposite nostril, and exhaling through the opposite nostril. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if you finish now, just place your fingers on your knees. Keep a calm expression, face, shoulders back, and deep belly breathing a few times. And now we'll raise our hands to our heart and say, Namaste. Have a great day. Hope you had a enjoyable, different experience visiting this particular live cast. And please subscribe to my channel. Hope to see you again soon. I'll be doing more things with the truck before I return it today. And feel free to check them out. A bit of TRX and maybe another yoga sequence. We'll see. Have a great day.